Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the voice you're hearing tonight is the voice of Coach Vera. I'm the anchor for tonight, and I'm super excited because I'm privileged. I count it as a privilege, it's not my right to be the one to share this amazing opportunity with you. I count it a privilege to be here, to share this good news with someone, to share this life-changing opportunity with somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe you're excited to be in the house. I am super excited. I am so excited. How about you? Please, if you're excited, I want to see number one from you. As we're starting right away, I want to start by asking all this question. This 2026, please, I want you to answer me from your heart. I want you to give me a genuine answer, okay? I want to know how many of us that are here that really, really, really want to be successful in 2026. If you know that you want to be successful in 2026, please give me number one. I would like to have number one from you. I want to be sure that we're on the same page. I want to be sure that we are starting as a people. I want to be sure that we are going to be connecting to ourselves, life and direct. You want to be successful in 2026. You want a different result in 2026. You don't want 2026 to be like 2025. You don't want to repeat 2025. Please, I want number one from you. Number one. Yes. Now, thank God I'm seeing a lot of number one here. That is to say that I have like-minded persons in this house tonight. I have Dr. Adenuga says, yes, he wants 2026 to be different. He wants 2026 to be better, greater, more powerful. He wants more impact in 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, since we're on the same page, I want a greater 2026. 2025 was okay, but I want more. I want more in 2026. And so I want to encourage us to please don't let this moment be a time that you are lying down, because trust me, you have never seen meaningful people in board meetings. You have never seen people that are really hungry for success. When they're sharing an opportunity with them, they are sleeping. Please don't carry this phone and lie down. I know you are tired, but please don't do this injustice to yourself. I want more in 2026. So because we want more in 2026, I want to ask you this question now. I want to ask you this question. Can you take your mind a little back, and look at the 8 years old you and maybe the 80 years old you. You are not yet 80, but what's your 80 years is going to look like versus, I want you to place it side by side, the 80 years old you and the 80 years old you. What is it going to look like? What is it going to, because trust me, you can see that these people, this couple that are here right now, they have left the age of 80. Right now, they are in their 80s probably. And right now, that 80 is the age of reality. That 80 now is the age that, okay, your choices, your actions, every single thing. I mean, the reality is, staring you on the face or at the face. Many times, why you'll be wondering, why did I start this way? Because most of the time we say, my life is like this because my parents were poor. My parents did not do this and that. My parents did not send me to school. My background held me back. I didn't have so. I didn't have anybody to encourage me. My uncle didn't do anything. Now I want to let you know that anybody that's listening to me right now, you are most likely to be more than 8 years. That is to say, if you're already more than 8 years, I want you to know that you have already started playing a major role in your 80 years. That reality time, that time that the actions or inactions, they are staring you in the face. At that point, it is maybe full of regrets, or it is maybe full of thanksgiving, gratitude to God, because you did your best, because you took actions that will make you to become a better grandpa, or a better great grandpa, or better great grandma, as the case may be. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to start by letting us know that at the age of 8, you were full of dreams. You were full of, a lot of things were so real to you. You were still the natural you, the nature that God created you. You could see a lot of things that ordinarily people will think they are impossible. You could see them, as possibilities in your life. But growing up, a lot of things happened to those dreams. Let me call it dreams. Those your childhood dreams. A lot of things happened to it along the line. And now, because of some of those things that will happen to those your 80 years old self, somebody, God forbid, might end up like this. But I trust God that nobody under my voice tonight will end up like this. Please, if you are seeing what I have here, they are not good pictures. They are not the kind of picture you want in 2026. They are not the kind of pictures you want going forward. It's not even the kind of picture you want for your enemy, if you have any. Ladies and gentlemen, research has shown that a lot of persons mortgage their lives, energy, presence, and time for exchange of salary for over 35, 40 years, yet they return back to poverty. They return back to poverty. That's why you can see this couple here. Right now, what is staring at them is the reality of the decisions they took. It's the reality of the opportunities that came their way that they pushed aside. It's the reality of what they could have done well or they could have done better that they couldn't do, because you can see the pocket is empty. The savings is, the whatever, what is it called now? The piggy bank is empty. The account is empty. Why? How is it possible that somebody worked so hard, 40 years, 35 years, or even more, as the case may be, and you retire back to poverty? My dear brothers and sisters, the person talking to you right now, I happen to come from that background. I put in 29 years of my life working with one of the federal government parastatals, okay, as a salary earner back then. And it was happy. It was a fulfilling time. Let me put it that way. I didn't have much regret. I believed I was giving him my best. Like a lot of persons would think, I'm trying my best. After all, given my kind of background, my brother, I wasn't born in the kind of background. I wasn't born with silver spoon. I was not even born with spoon. Talk more of whether silver or gold. So when I got that job and I started doing it, I was grateful to God that at least I had something to show. But ladies and gentlemen, when you are not informed, you are deformed. Until it got a point in my life that I was informed, and I saw that, in the next couple of years of my life, I do not want to live a life of regret. I do not want to live like these people, this couple. I don't want to live a life of a time that I'm supposed to be enjoying. I'm still struggling. That is why it has always been said that in life, there are always choices. There are choices. God is always giving us choices in life. But the problem is this. The unfortunate thing is that we don't have any choice over the choices we make. Ladies and gentlemen, in life, there is a time to work and there's a time to play. So you can choose to play now so that when in the later part of your life, you have to work. But if you chose to work now, my dear brother, especially with what I'll be sharing with you tonight, if you are not the type that's going to squeeze out the amazing thing that I'll be sharing with you, like right now, my dear brother, my dear sister, that 80 years will be a beautiful time. There are two types of pain in life: pain of regret, pain of discipline. Depending on the one you choose, you have your 80 years to have a look, to face it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask this question: is this you? Could this be you? You are happy that you have a job, or you're happy you are self-employed. But my dear brother, there's a problem. There's a problem with that your job you're enjoying, that your career, with that your big certificates. I am not here to condemn any certificate. I have some, and I'll still be acquiring some. You probably have plenty. But the truth is this, my brother, my sister, I want you to open your mind tonight. Don't allow your certificate, all that you have acquired so far. Understand that there is more for you. And so you have a job, you are so happy, or you are self-employed, you are so happy. I want you to have a look at what should make you to start running in 2026. Look at this brother. He has been engaged in something we call or we describe as what? Rat race. Rat race, a journey that you are embarking on day in, day out, year in, year out. But you find out that there is no, that is what is called motion without progress. This is what is happening to a lot of persons. And I want to expose it to you beginning of this year so that by the time you understand all this, you'll be able to know why your financial life has never balanced, even though you're working so hard. Ladies and gentlemen, now you have a job or you are self-employed, but there is something happening to you. You are running the rat race of life. The rat race of life, how do you know it? It is motion without progress. That is to say, my brother, you leave your house so early, you return back so late, so fagged out. You will probably work Saturday and Sunday, yet you are not seeing any much difference in your life. You don't have you don't have time for yourself, neither for your family. There is someone that is controlling you. That person's name is your boss. He's the one in charge of you. If he says you should be happy, you'll be happy. If he says you should eat, you will not eat. Ladies and gentlemen, because your boss is the one controlling you, you have a lot of insults and ridicule to face. With all this going on in your life, your dreams are never close to being actualized. You can never actualize your dream. It happened to me. So you will be able to understand why this night is so important to me, why I'm so passionate about what I'm sharing with you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it will get to a point, it gets to a point in your life, you are so frustrated on the job, you are so frustrated in your business, your traditional business, but yet, what can you do? You have invested so much emotionally and otherwise, you cannot just leave. You are tied down, you are frustrated, but you are tied down. Ladies and gentlemen, you are sweating under AC. You find out that a lot of people, directors, assistant director, principal managers, you are under AC. You have official vehicle, you have official house, you have your staff, yet you are still sweating. Why? Because there is something you only know about your financial life. That's what is making you to sweat even when you're under AC. And you are under constant fear of sack. Right now, as the year is beginning like this, a lot of persons are so scared. Have you wondered why is it that a lot of salary earners, a lot of business owners, self-employed, they are always battling with what? With hypertension. Because you are not even sure of what you do, you get a sack letter. You don't know whether as the economy is turning now, you are not sure whether this job is going to last. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things are happening to you. Your mind is never at rest because you are on a journey called Journey of the Broke, J-O-B. That is the meaning of job. Journey of the Broke. Please give it to me at the chat space. I am not here to condemn your job, but I'm here to let you know that if you allow only that job to happen to you, you are not going to like your 80 years. Your 80 years will have swallowed your 80 years. Somebody give me God forbid here. I want to see God forbid. Why do you need to give? Why am I telling you to give me God forbid? Of course, if what you are saying right now, if you like it, don't give me God forbid. If you like the men and women you are seeing right now on my screen, if you like their condition, if you like their way of life, if this is what you are wishing for yourself, even for your enemy in 2026, don't give me God forbid. But if you know that you hate what you are seeing with your passion, with all the energy that God has given to you, I want to see God forbid. Ladies and gentlemen, no one has ever retired from a job wealthy. No one. And I want to appeal to you that your job, you love it so much. That your job, you are trusting God that along the line as you grow, you are going to, get better. I want to let you know. Do you know that as far as your money making is in the hand of another person, the person can never give you enough money per time to really make you to become somebody because he wants you to come back. So he will give you little salary just to keep managing poverty. That is why salary has been defined as the drug they give people to forget their dreams. So at that 8 years old dream, you are thinking, you live in a big mansion, you travel around the world, you'll be someone that give out all those things when you start working, that give you small salary. Before you know it, you start saying, I thought and I'm be rich. At least let us be managing. Your name na manager. Even if you are a manager in that office, is your name manager. At all, Coach Vera, A bird at hand is worth millions in the bush. Who told you that you cannot get an antelope in the bush? Who told you? It's fear. Do you know the meaning of fear? Some people see fear from different perspectives, because trust me, it is only fear that will make a man or a woman somebody that, of rapid. When you were working, before they enter your office, you have your orderly, you have your driver, you have your secretary, you have your PA, you have all of that. Yet, because of that dream, because they have made sure they will kill your dream with the salary, you have forgotten that a time will come when you will leave that job. What will be your before and after? Is it what you are seeing right now? Is it something you want to happen to you? My brother, my sister. That's why I can tell you congratulations, because trust me, because of what you're going to see tonight, this is something that's going to help you never ever to end up in the streets like these people. God forbid. God forbid. Now, I started by asking us, your dreams in 2026, how dear, how close are they to your heart? You really want to live your dreams in 2025? Sorry, in 2026. How dear? What does it really mean to you? What does it represent? What does your dream look like? Does it look like, okay, this year, 2026, the year of our Lord, my family cannot keep struggling the way they used to struggle. This year, I am going to make sure I give my family the best. I'm even going to give my family vacation by the end of the year. I am going to give my children the best of education. I want to be able to ride in the best of cars. I know kill Jesus now. I want to live in that kind of mansion, that I have always dreamt about. My brother, my sister, as the year is beginning, don't be among a lot of persons that will repeat the year just because they fail to do anything additional, or they fail to take any step that will help them to actualize those dreams, that will help them to make those dreams come to pass. So they just keep wishing upon wishes. Do you know that wishes are not horses? Otherwise, everybody will be riding. That's the only reason why everybody cannot ride. You have to do something different. You have to add something to that your job. You have to add something to that your traditional business. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that will stand between you and all those your dreams, the only thing that will stop it from being a reality is what is called what? Money. You don't have a way of making more money. But let me tell you, no matter how the economy is, but you have the opportunity, the privilege of making more money. All these things and even more will happen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here and you want more, give me more, give me more. I want to say more. I want to make sure that you don't sleep on this program tonight. Don't sleep on this program tonight. All right. Now, what is financial freedom? Follow me and follow me good. What is financial freedom? Coach Vera, you talk too much about money. Coach Vera, haven't you realized that money is not everything? I agree with you perfectly. Money is not everything. But what I want to let you know tonight is that money affects everything. Everything in your life is affected by money. So if you decide to play low on it, if you decide not to even do anything about it, it will still affect you. Coach Vera, as a child of God, no, I don't need so much money. Who told you? Who told you? Can you be a good pastor without money? No. Can you be a good father without money? No. You can never do anything without money. So, what is the meaning of financial freedom? You need to understand it first, and then you know whether it's something that is achievable for you in 2026 or not, or whether you should just go and relax back and keep managing life, having enough savings, investment, and cash at hand to afford your desired lifestyle. We have already discussed it. Every parent, every man, every woman, there's nobody who don't like better thing. Nobody. We don't like better thing. Now, if you have just savings, enough savings, just enough savings, you are not enjoying financial freedom, because let me tell you, before you know it, school fees, house rent, what is it called? Even village people, they will reach out to you. Uncle, this person is sick. The other person swallowed shovel. The other one ate elephants. We want to go to hospital. They will reach out to you. Before you know, that savings will finish. So savings alone can never guarantee you financial freedom. Investment, oh, I have a lot of investment, but you don't have cash at hand. Something can spoil. So it is a combination of these three. That is what gives you financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, who among us here wants financial freedom? Anybody here that wants financial freedom, give me number one. Give me number one, because I want to let you know, I want to teach you. Because, my dear brother, my dear sister, what you don't know, it passes you. What you don't know is bigger than you. Yes, this is the time. In fact, this era is called information age. So when you are not informed, just understand that you are deformed. There are some things, there are basic things. I'm not even talking about big things. I'm not talking of complicated things. I am going to be sharing with you things that you must do if you must attain financial freedom. Basic things you must do to attain financial freedom. Number one is this. You cannot attain financial freedom, by reducing your means. That is to say, by living beyond below your present level of life. That is to say, this year I want to attain financial freedom. So you will reduce the amount of food your family used to eat. You used to buy 2 loaves of bread without buying one, so that I can be saving the balance. Remember, there are some basic things, basic knowledge, basic information. If you don't have it, you will never attain financial freedom. Number two is that you can never attain financial freedom by having only one source of income. You must be able to live beyond one source of income. Right now, one source of income is no longer negotiable to anybody in the whole world. One source of income is no longer something we discuss or we debate about. Everybody now understand that this is the way to go, because one source of income can never, ever, never give you the kind of lifestyle you want. I'm still talking about the basics. Number three, you must understand the principles of cash flow. You must understand it. If you don't understand it, imagine what you don't understand can never even work for you in the first place. So you must have a system that pays you with or without your physical presence. Once again, listen to me. This particular one, take it to the bank and deposit it. I have come to know this just the same way I know my name. You must have a system that pays you with or without your physical presence. That is to say, if you want to attain financial freedom, you must you must have what is called leverage. Why is it compulsory? Because all successful people in the world, the only thing that makes them successful, the only thing that makes them stand out, the only thing that makes them who they are is what is called leverage. And that is to say, the power, the ability to earn more and more while working less and less. Please give me leverage on the chat space. I want to see leverage on the chat space. Thank you, Dr. Adenuga. Thank you very much. Talking about leverage, my dear brother, my dear sister, you don't have to be as big as our former president, Obasanjo. Yes. But why I have him here is to let you know that even the big can also do it. Even the big can also do this. Ladies and gentlemen, when MTN came to Nigeria, they told Obasanjo, sir, how much can we pay you being the president? We want to start operating in Nigeria. He said, no, don't pay me upfront. I want to enjoy what is called leverage, just 1%. Build me into your system so that as you operate, you are paying me 1%. That is to say, any recharge anybody does in Nigeria pays 1 naira, 1% to Obasanjo. So, have you realized that now, if you are using MTN, you have been paying 1% to Obasanjo? Not because he was a president. Right now, he's no longer a president, but you are still paying him this money. Leverage. Now, look at someone that has already died. How many years now? A child that was born 1987 is no longer a baby. Yet, because of leveraging, Awolowo is still making 3 naira per Coca-Cola product consumed in Nigeria. Why? Because he built into what? Into Coca-Cola system. My brother, my sister, Coach Vera, why are you bringing up this kind of people? I didn't grow up. Nothing. You can't even equate me with these people. Yes, I know that, but I'm coming. Follow me. Follow me. Let me quickly touch on this. Understanding time and season. Let me quickly touch on it. Do you know that it is people that understand where the world is going to? They are always people that stand out at that time and age. So why I have to go into this is because If you don't know where your problem is coming from, you may never be able to solve it. Now, follow me. In 1880s, that is in the very, very past, we had what is called Industrial Revolution. At this age, anybody that was wealthy had one industrial line or the other. In fact, this was what gave birth to what? To education. Go to school, get a good grade so you can get a good job. That was in the 1880s. But in 1980, for instance, that was when you had computer revolution. Okay? From here, we moved to internet revolution. This is where people like Bill Gates came to limelight. They didn't come to limelight in the industrial age. And then we moved to what? 2010, information age. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things that were hidden before now. Since 2010, okay, everything is in the open right now. Information age. Now, from 2020, we are fast approaching 2030. But right now, my dear brother, my dear sister, the economy that is prevailing right now in this 21st century is called connected economy. Please give it to me at the chat space. Why did I take time to explain this? If you are in this, if you are listening to me, but you are still wondering why is it that there is so much unemployment, I have already answered you. That is because the industries that are, that have what it takes to employ people are no longer in vogue. So it is now connected economy that is in vogue. So the billionaires and trillionaires of today, they are people that don't bother about, owning one line of production or the other. They use what is called connected economy because today's world is already connected. Ladies and gentlemen, can I take you on a short journey to compare industrial economy with connected economy so that you see for yourself why you must understand that the hand of the clock is not ticking for nothing. If you decide to stop the one in your house, it doesn't stop anybody else's own. So do not joke with connected economy if you are in 21st century. If you are listening to me, you are in 21st century. So industrial economy versus connected economy. Okay, now look at, thank you very much, Mr. Yahaya. Very true. I love that. I love that. So look at Aliko Dangote, our own richest black man in the world. At the age of 65, this slide is old. I want to admit that. But just for, just to throw more light to what I'm saying so that you understand. I want you to be as clear as daylight. So, Aliko Dangote, who is into cement, flour, sugar, oil now, and a whole lot of things. His net worth was how much? 12 point something billion, 12.6 billion. Yes. 12.6 billion. But look at Mark Zuckerberg. At the age of 38, his net worth was 45.3 billion. That was then. No. So how many industries does Mark Zuckerberg have? He has systems where the whole world are connected. Meanwhile, Dangote his base is Africa. So are you seeing it? By the way, a lot of things are working against Dangote, where if his truck does not fall here, it will get burnt here and all and all and all. But for somebody like Mark Zuckerberg, he is actually, his business presence is all over the world, and he doesn't need to have workers. He doesn't even need to have so much. You understand? He doesn't have. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, going forward, look at Mike Adenuga also at 69. His net worth was 6.2 billion. While Sergey Brin, the owner of Google, and name it, look at it, it's like daylight and darkness. You can't compare them. You cannot compare them because every time and season there is what is in place, what is trending. This era that you are hearing me right now is called what? Connected economy. And this is the economy that has what is called limitless, endless opportunity. That is to say, it gives you opportunity, offers you opportunity that is limitless, that is endless. You want an opportunity that is limitless and endless, and you are in this Zoom room, I want to tell you congratulations. Because see other persons that are operating in that same connected economy. Amazon, Konga, Netflix, Airbnb. Airbnb is a globally acclaimed hospitality company, but they don't have even one hotel. Yeah. They don't have one hotel. Yeah, they make money more than owners of 7-star hotels because they have what a platform where the world gets connected to, and they are earning their commissions. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see, I love connected economy. I love connected economy because if you don't love it, my dear brother, you're on your own. I want you to know that you are already in connected economy, whether consciously or not. But because you're here tonight, I am so happy to expose you, to open your mind, to let you know that you have been mumu. They have been using you so badly. Things that make the biggest people, the richest people in the world today, the things that make them rich and wealthy, you are doing your own free of charge. And you are complaining, economy is bad. Tinubu, T-Pain, this, that. Because you have not come to understand what really works in your age, your time, and your season. Everybody is a connector because every connector, everybody, every human being, you have connected business to business, you connect person to person, you connect product to person, you connect person to what? To products. Let me bring it home. My dear brother, my dear sister, have you ever bought something from Jumia or Konga? Have you ever bought anything? Do you know that the owner of Jumia or Konga, they don't own any of those things? Instead, they own a platform where people who own goods and services connect and buyers connect. So from the comfort of wherever they are, even when they're not in your country, they're making money from your country. How about Bolt or Uber? You are the one that bought the car, you are driving the car, you are fueling it, you are maintaining it, you are facing the risk. Yet every ride, you are paying money to them. You and the owner of Bolt, who is working harder? Who is working harder, you or the owner of Bolt or Uber? You see, my dear brother, my dear sister, I made a post and I said, it is not really, it is not always people who work hard that make the most amount of money. It's not all the time. So if you are still among the persons that think that it is only hard work, it is only hard work, times and seasons change. This era is the era that favors smart people. Ladies and gentlemen, I dare to let you know, I dare to say this today that if you are not the smart person, then understand that smart persons have been making use of you. Yes. If you are not the smart person, understand that anytime you connected somebody to that restaurant where you ate, the owner of the restaurant made money. You made nothing. Error. Mumu. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your children's school. You connected a lot of parents to that place, and the owner of the school made a lot of money, and you made nothing. Mumu. I saw this and I told myself, my mumu don't do. Ladies and gentlemen, this bank, yes, you work in the bank, or probably, you think, or you are the one that is pushing traffic to the bank. Yes, you have never sat back to ask yourself, this amount that bank is paying me, is it commensurate to the kind of time and energy and presence I'm putting in? Is it commensurate? You are running helter skelter to meet up target, and at the end of the month, they give you peanuts. You are happy, you go home. When I saw all this, I told myself, my mood don't do. Because I know I have always connected people to things. I've connected people to businesses that ran in millions, really good millions. And I'll just be happy. He told me thank you. What to thank you? Who thank you help? Who thank you help? Make I ask you, who thank you help? Put together all the thank you have been collecting. I use it to pay your children's school fees this first time. When I saw this, I told myself, my mumu don't do. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight my duty is to arouse the hunger, the anger of God inside of you, to stop doing what I've been doing free of charge. Understand that this is the era where smart people excel. If you do not become smart in 2026, I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to listen to me? And at the end of the day, your children will ask you, Mommy, Daddy, where were you when other people were keen into connected economy? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the #1 financial system in the world that rewards connectors. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 system in the world that rewards connectors. Yes. Yes, I love connected economy. If you don't love connected economy, your family, your children, your 80 years old will ask you, where was your mind? Where were you? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to deploy your best of your best emojis to celebrate this company, Economy Designer. Please and please, I want to tell you something. The ability to recognize an opportunity, the ability to key into an opportunity, that is what differentiates those that will make it in 2026 and those that will cry at the end of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate Economy Designer, because this is the world system that is here to reward you so handsomely just by doing what I've always done free of charge. That's your employer. You are working so hard. You are putting in extra hours. But trust me, you are constantly broke. You are constantly living behind your bills. There is something they will never teach you. They will never teach you that you should be able to design your business, design your income, so that you can design your life, my dear brother. And this is what Economy Designer is here to do for you. Give you a golden key. Give you an opportunity to buy your future right now when it is still cheap. Ability to design your business, design your income, and design your life. Yes, 2026 has started counting. Do you know that as we speak, people who understand this system I'm sharing with you, they're already cashing out. They're already cashing out. They're already cashing out. You that want to cash out in 2026, what actions have you taken? What actions have you taken? My brother, congratulations for being here. These are the three key things these are the things that I'll be handing you the key to these three most important things in your life. Ability to design your business. If you can design your business, nobody will tell you that this year you're going to make only 12 million, because let me tell you, if they're paying you 1 million every month, it means that you are making money 12 times in a year. That is to say, your whole year, 2026, you will have made 12 million. So if you are making 12 million in 2026, with the high rate of inflation, where do you think you'll be able to go to? To not give you so much result. To not help you. To not help you to design your life. Okay? You will just repeat 2025. Because let me tell you one thing you don't know. The inflation between last year and this year has consumed whatever salary you thought you had last year. So, my dear brother, Economy Designer will give you lifetime partnership. Economy Designer will give you, yes, I mean you, an ordinary person from a poor background, a very, very low background, from somebody who did not go to school. Because the Economy Designer is not going to look at your certificate. It's not going to look at your age. It's not going to look at your sex. It's not going to look at your race. Economy Designer is a system that God brought your way at a time like this to come and bridge the gap. Because it's not enough. You are wondering. The rich are getting better, richer, the poor are getting richer. It's not enough. You have been wondering. You have been thinking it and reasoning it. Today, you are face to face with the exact reason or ideology behind that gap. Okay? Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, what do I have here? In Economy Designer, as a lifetime partner, you stand a chance. You stand an opportunity. This is an opportunity that can give you an ability to make as much as 210,000 naira to 3.2 million every day. Yes, every day. I know, I mean it when I say every day. And I know that you're not used to earning every day. But you're a Christian here. I don't know how it is in the Muslim, holy book. I don't know how it is. But for a Christian, you pray, give us this day our daily bread. But you have never thought that it's possible for you to earn money daily. And that's why Economy Designer is here, to help you earn money daily. And you're not even going to do anything exceptional. You're not even going to do anything extraordinary. But you're going to become an extraordinary person eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, who among us wants to be extraordinary in 2026? The result I'm telling you that you're going to get, What I'm sharing with you, it's something that is almost 2 decades. That is 20 years already globally. And it's already 40 years in Nigeria, if you are connected from Nigeria, like me. And this system is not going to tell you to go and break the bank. No. This system is going to give you, once again, an opportunity to buy the extraordinary you now that it is still cheap. This system is worth like some millions, if not billions, in the real sense of it. But because you have been praying and fasting and trusting God, that is why you have been able to come across this system today. When we are running mouth-watering, that is amazing promos to help some people like you and I to also redefine your background. I want to let you know that your background, yes, your grandfather, great-grandfather, nobody has made it. But you are desirous, want to make it. This is that opportunity you have. So as low as 70,000 naira, not even 80,000 naira, you can actually buy a partnership, a membership with this system. I'm going to go back to the various amounts that you need, okay, to become a partner. Yes, Coach Vera, why are you talking about money? Hey, this is January. There's no money. There's no money. There's no money. Hey, Coach Vera, don't talk about money. I don't need anything I need to put money. I count me out. Yes, that's why you will remain where you are. Because let me tell you, there is nothing good that will not cost you something. Good thing, no cheap. Cheap thing, no good. So, but the good thing is that you're not going to break the bank. To be what? To redefine yourself and buy your future when it is still cheap. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to get a whole lot of benefits just for being a partner. It doesn't matter how much you came in with. Now, let me go straight and tell you. You can partner with us with as low as 70,000 naira student package. Student package, hear me good, is 70,000. So that students can also take advantage of this amazing system to redefine themselves, to redefine who their background has defined them to be. So, free business school, where we are going to teach you money-making skills. Do you know the kind of skills you have right now? The skills that help other people to make money. I don't know whether you are aware. The skill that the school system, those your certificate, it taught you, it gave you the skill that will help you to help other people to make money. Not help you to make money, but the one that will help you to make money. That's what we're going to be sharing with you. That's what we're going to be teaching you here. And it is free. Millionaire University, we're going to take you through that. Also free. We're going to give you your own personal website. Personal website. Again, for your partnership as low as student package of 70,000, 130, 260, 500,000, 1.3 million, as the case may be. Now, on its own website, a global website, will not cost you anything less than 400,000 naira. It's a lifetime membership. And then you will not be able to make money daily. Please give it to me at the chat space. If you are not making money daily, but you are spending money daily, you're already a poor man or a poor woman. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. If you are not making money daily, if you are not earning leverage, if you are not functioning in the 21st century, no be me talk about. And then you'll be able to travel, all expenses paid. All expenses paid trips. These are the things and even more that you're going to get by being a partner in this amazing system. Now, we're not stopping there. We're also going to give you an opportunity to begin to live a healthy lifespan or lifestyle. You're going to be able to live healthy because we're going to give you access to beautiful, amazing, 100% organic products, not from China, but from USA. Why are we going to give it to you? Because we know that anybody that's listening to me tonight, anybody who becomes a partner with Economy Designer, you have already unlocked your pathway to what? To wealth. So we want you to be healthy while you're building the wealth. A lot of times, people, before they get the wealth, they have already lost their health. They're now battling. So how do I earn? How do I earn? Please, somebody ask me, how do I make the money? Coach Vera, you're on too much. Don't talk too much. Tell me, how do I make money? There are 7 ways to make money in this system. 7 ways. This system will pay you money in 7 ways. I don't know why you're still thinking that one source of income is an option. I don't know why you're still thinking that going away until you make money from that your shop, that is an option for you. Why did God water the Garden of Eden with 4 rivers? So it is no longer a negotiable thing or ideology. Multiple streams of income is the way forward for even any man or any woman. Ladies and gentlemen, how do I make money? You make money as your money making is as simple as this. Just sharing link with people. Somebody share this link that you used to join right now. That's all you're going to be doing. Share link, share information. Because as a partner, this system has already given you a platform that will connect people and pay you money. Like the owner of Konga, Amazon, Jumia, Bolt, Uber, name it. Name it. So we are going to pay you, the smallest amount we'll pay you is 20,000 naira. And what are you going to do once again? Share information. Share information. Share and get paid. Share and get paid. And you're not, not share and collect thank you. If you continue to share and collect thank you on your own, and honestly, I regret to say it, if you are still sharing information and collecting thank you, now MU, whatever you call it, that's who you are. I saw it and I told myself, I cannot remain mumu for life. At my age, I cannot remain mumu. So, how does it work? Ladies and gentlemen, you connected somebody. You share this Zoom link with 2 persons. We're going to pay you 20,000 on the left, 20,000 on the right. Coach Vera, why are you using the smallest? If I can be paid as much as 200,000 naira for connecting people, why are you not using the smallest? I'm using this smaller because the 70,000 are because if you are here and you are still battling with poverty, you are still sleeping with poverty, don't allow money, okay, to still be something that will stop you. That's why I'm starting with 70,000 naira. So you have made 40,000 naira because you are a very, very poor person, a very poor student. You don't want to miss out. And then you are connecting other poor people. You know, poor begets poor. I don't know why. But the truth is that poor begets poor. So, but thank God that you are poor, but now you're also helping other poor people. What will happen to you? You have made 40,000 naira. Now, let me also use the biggest. The biggest for people that are already, you have tasted more, you want more. You have tasted good life, you want more. You want more. So you are now connecting people that will come in with the packet that will give you 200,000 naira as your direct connectors bonus. That is to say, you have made 400,000 naira for sharing link with 2 people. Hey! Now, I'm not going to talk much about that one, the connectors bonus. I've used the smallest to give an example. I've also used the smallest. You connected 2 persons and instantly you have made 400,000 naira. But that is still your direct effort. So I'm going to talk about that leverage. The reason why I'm here tonight is to show you that leverage is possible for you. Please, if you think that leverage is possible for you, give it to me. Give me possible. I want to see it. Now, what I have here is that poor person, or you're not even poor, but you want to help poor people, and then you connected 10 persons, and each of them, you are entitled to 20,000 naira. Let me tell you one thing about this system. It's not like where you are working, that maybe somebody doesn't like your face, it will demote you. I remember back then when I was working, let me tell you, yes, when I was working back then, I stagnated for 12 years. I missed our promotion used to be every year, every 3 years, you're entitled to promotion. But because somebody didn't just like my face, I spent 12 years on one level. This system is not like that. Please, if you want to begin to live your life to the full, not looking at somebody's face, this is where you belong. Okay? So I'm not going to talk so much about this. I'm just going to go ahead to explain to you how leverage can work for you. Now you connected somebody, you shared link with two persons, one on the left, one on the right. Do you know that in this 2026, more persons are really determined to make it? People have seen that it's not just enough to say Happy New Year, it's my year, abundance, favor. People have now realized that it has to do with your actions. It has to do with the new thing. That's what we redefine that 2026 so that you don't repeat the past year. And because of that, you connected two persons. It doesn't matter whether they came in with the smallest package or the biggest package. Now, two persons, one on the left, one on the right, my dear brother. Do you know that them, they are also going to want to collect their own money? They are also hungry. Everybody wants more. So, do you know that as they are connecting people left and right, this system is already paying you just like the owner of both. So, as people are connecting, Obasanjo collects for 1%. Awolowo collects 3 naira. But you are going to be collecting 7,000 naira any single time leverage happens in your system. Please, once again, give me leverage. I want to see leverage. Now, leverage is what it's going to give you 210,000 naira every day. Leverage is what will make your life possible. Leverage is what will make your dream come true. Leverage, ladies and gentlemen, because this 7,000 naira, you're entitled to it up to 30 times in a day. I did not say in a month, in a day. I know you are used to monthly pay. In a day, 210,000 naira in a day. And that will give you 1.5 million in a week, and in a month, 6.3 million in a month. Have you seen leverage? Now, one thing you need to even remember or recall is that it was only two persons you connected with. You didn't connect the whole world. So these 30 persons or 30 pays that is giving you 210,000 naira, it was not your effort alone. In fact, your effort was even the smallest. It was people. The money you're looking for is in people. So it is a daily payout system. There is no target, no inventory, no buying and selling, my dear brother, my dear sister. Yes. Once again, what do you need to do? Share and get paid daily. Share what? Share information. Coach Vera, 210,000 naira. My head cannot even carry it. It's too much. Okay. 10% success rate is still 21,000. You are adding it to what you are doing before. 20% success rate is still 42,000 naira per day. So if under 10% success rate, you are making 630,000 naira additionally in this 2026. You cannot end this the way you ended 2025. You cannot. You cannot. Go and write it down somewhere. Or you are even having this lazy man. I call it lazy man because it's only a lazy man that will come and see an opportunity that can pay you 210,000 every day. But you say, Coach Vera, everybody cannot be rich. Or men are in sizes. Waiting how they talk about. Life is in phases. Men are in sizes. Coach Vera, and if I can just make only 7,000 naira a day, it's already enough because it's to give me 210,000 naira in a month. I am okay. Don't worry, I understand. I understand. It's okay. Nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to give you target or whatever. No. Nobody's going to do that. Okay? As you want it. Now, let me ask you this question. How badly do you want success in 2026? Now, as a Nigerian and at your age, you are just coming across the ability or this opportunity called leverage. You are just coming across it. It means that you have lost a lot already. So, but I want to share this with you. Once again, where you are not informed, you are deformed. Write it down. It means that you have been deformed all these years. You are working so hard for your boss, the owner of that job, and they are giving you an award. They are giving you an award because you are the best staff. You are working. Do you know what you are doing? They are just giving you drug constantly so that you forget your own personal dream and even your family dream. You use the small money they are giving you to forget it. Meanwhile, them and their family members are flourishing. So, Follow me and follow me good right now, because this is the cocoa of the matter. This is exactly where I'm going to. The ability to leverage, ability to compound the activities of people. Your money making, ability does not reside only in you, because you are a human being, have only 24 hours, and you have one head and two legs. So if your money making is still depending on you in this time, I want to congratulate you, because this is what you have to do going forward. Understand that money is in people. Understand that leverage is the key. Okay? So now, for this brother or sister who saw this opportunity tonight, you said, Coach Vera, not after I've seen something like this. No, Mamumu, don't do. I must embrace this opportunity. And you did that this January. We are going to work with you, because that's another thing that comes to your ability to work as a team. We're going to work with you still this January to connect, to show this opportunity to two of your friends. Now, when I mean working with you, like that, I'm not the one that gave you the link that brought you here. It's most possible. It's most likely, excuse me, it's most likely I'm not the one that gave you this link, but I am the one explaining how this works to you. So what does that tell you? It tells that you are now working as a team, because you are now in a system. Just like all the people that I mentioned, or every wealthy man that you know about. Yeah, this is what they do. Even that your boss, that office where you're working, this is what your boss did. Okay? He started the business, excuse me, or the system. He started it, and then he invited the two of you. Please come. Okay, you don't have faith in yourself. I will be paying so and so amount. Come and join me. Let's put hands together. I will pay you 2,000. I will pay you 200,000 every month, so that you join hand. This is what you'll be doing. This is what you'll be doing. You join hand. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to work with you this month of January. You connect your very first two persons. It could be your family members, anybody. By February, we're going to work with those your two, and they're also going to connect their two. By March, April, May, June, up to December, we are working with you. But now, remember we worked with you in January, and you were able to connect two persons. Do you know that just that step of faith you took has been able to connect 4,096 people to your team, to your system? As you are listening to me right now, if you don't have a team yet, if you don't have a system yet, this is that opportunity you need. Because right now, if you don't know, you know it. You are working in somebody's team. You are working in somebody's system. You are helping the person. You are helping those group of persons to build their dream, to build a better lifestyle, to build their family, to build their generations. And your own generation will be standing by the side watching. God forbid. Ladies and gentlemen, by the 12th month, this number of persons, 4,096 persons, will have amounted to 24.7 million, because every single pays you 7,000 naira. So now as the effort is multiplying in people, your money is also multiplying in a compounded way. That is why you can make 24.7 million just for doing something you have always done. Trust me, you have always done even more. I remember when I was working, I remember how I used to go out so early, return back so late, work weekend, work Sunday, carry work home, and all that. Yet, leaving behind my dreams, leaving behind my bills. Is it not mumu? And then I turned 60 and retired. If this system didn't happen to me, I would probably go and still deploy the little energy I have into another person's team and system, helping them to build their dream, helping them to build their empire. Do you know that no amount of hard work that you put into that job qualifies you to become a member of that business empire? None. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you at this point in time that you have seen that you have a group of persons, a system, a team, an organization that is ready to help you create your own system, your own team, while you are even working for somebody. and you begin to make a whole lot of money. What are you going to say to it? Now, this particular one now is for the lazy man. It's for that brother, that sister that is not ambitious. You know, you were making like 2 million every year, and now you're making 24 million. Say, Sarah, no, 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 no. I don't want too much money. I mean, yes, I know. Yes, because you don't understand that you are not in this life just for yourself and for your family. I always tell people, if you are in any family or any place and you are the richest person, and don't have other rich people around you, you are poor indeed. Go and write it down. You are poor. So this is an opportunity that will help you to empower other people so that all of you can become what? Wealthy as a team. Ladies and gentlemen, now, this particular scenario is for a lazy man. For people that are hungry in 2026, for people that really want to make it, for people that want to hit hard. In fact, somebody said one day or mentioned to me that, Coach Vera, what you are describing here is money ritual that somebody can carry out without shedding blood. Yes. Yes. He said, this looks like money ritual. I say, yes. But you are never going to shed blood. You don't need to lie or cheat anybody. So, in this system, in this January, we are passionate to work with a few individuals, not everybody, very, very few, who really want to make it and make it well, make genuine money in 2026. What we're going to do for you is that we're going to turn these 12 months to 12 weeks for you, working with you. You're going to achieve the same results, but we're going to work with you under 90 days. We're going to mentor you. We're going to hold you by the hand and work with you. If you are among these people, I mean, if you want to belong to this group of persons, we'll make sure that you don't miss out on it, okay? It's not for just a few individuals. Now, do you know that this amount, 24.7 billion, okay, either for 12 weeks or 12 months, depending on what you choose. We have people that work with you if you choose it for 12 months. We also have people, professionals that work with you if you choose to go on the journey for 12 weeks. We have all these plans for you, depending on what you want. Do you know that you can even more than double or triple this result, as the case may be? Now, look at someone that has 3 partnership slots. Instead of making this 24.6, you are going to multiply that times 3. If you want to make it faster, multiply by 7 or 15. Today, we even have as much as 31. Okay? As much as 31. Now, we're going to do this with you once again. Let me tell you this. This system is a global system. Because think of it. See our partners. World Health Organization is our partner. Federal Government of Nigeria is our partner. DSM, FIRS, Nature's Way USA, Zenith Bank, Access Bank, these are our partners. That's to show you how serious we are. So let me just share a few testimonies with you. Maybe they say it's only a fool that will see an evidence and doubt it. Look at in 2019. All these persons traveled, all expenses paid trip in this system. 2019. What is it telling you? It is still possible for you in 2026. Yeah, it's possible. We're also going to embark on similar trips, but we're not going to carry everybody along. We're only going to carry people that, they have come out of dreaming it or wishing it. They have embraced working it, making it happen in their lives. We're going to travel with such persons. Okay? So, here is what is possible for you. Now, we also have in this system where you make your money, whatever you want. You want car, you want house, anyone you want. It's your money, you enjoy it. Okay? In this system, you are celebrated as you achieve one level or the other. Several years back, in fact, when I was still doing this business part-time, I was recognized as a Millionaire Circle member. That's what you can see here. You can see one of our official traits. Okay, when you are recognized, that time, sir, you see me in red, one thing about this business, as you are growing higher, as you're getting higher, you'll be looking younger and better. See me in red, in the middle there, with my award. You understand? All expenses paid. What are you still thinking about? See, free international trips, see them here. Who told you cannot be part of it? Who told you? Who told you? Now, I mentioned to you that this system also has, ability to help you to stay healthy. Because in our society today, a lot of things are happening. People are so sick. Humanity will have deviated so much stress, so much air pollution, water pollution, a lot of cancers because of our lifestyle. Look at processed food. Today, a lot of persons don't even cook because the father is working, mother is working, no time to cook good meal. You go and buy chemical and feed your family. And children are even down with stroke, down with hypertension, down with cancer. God forbid. God forbid. In this system as a partner, these are things you overcome using all these amazing products, okay? Because of want of time. See as some benefit that you get from the products. It will boost your immune system. You don't know how to sleep in the night except to take drugs. You know that every drug you take has side effects to help you to look younger, like me, to make you to look healthier. It will prevent you from any form of cancer. When you are using this product, you can never have any form of cancer. Is it hypertension? Is it eye problem? Name it. Infertility issues, sexual issues, pile, cancer, name it. These products will help you. That's why you can see people like our former vice president. Okay, our former, was it? I don't know. Our former vice president, our former president too. Former vice president. Yes.
Oshibajo.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So these are our partners. Of course, you also know Kanu Nwankwo. Because of the health aspect of this business, big people will join. Because of the monetary aspect, small people will join. Okay? Provided you want to get better. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a look for yourself. Look at former President Jonathan. He's our partner because of our amazing product. Look at our former president, President Obasanjo too. He is also our partner. Let me tell you, when MTN came, he grabbed it. This economic designer came, he grabbed it. So how do you think he will not keep making money, even by the time heaven calls him? These are former governors of states. They are our partners. So if this caliber of men and women can be our partner, what will hold you back? What will hold you back, my brother, my sister? This is a military officer or personnel. Anybody can be a partner. Are you a banker? Are you a lecturer? Are you a professor? Whatsoever you are, but you are yet struggling financially, this is hope for you. But you are still living behind your bills, this is hope for you. But you are still not living your life to the fullest, this is hope for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the key to getting success is what? Getting started. How do I mean? Somebody here, after listening to me, hey, Coach Vera, no. All these things you said, okay, they sound good, but it's not my kind of thing. It's not my passion. And then I will ask you, when you enter market, is it your passion you normally use to buy things or money? The common man, they don't know how to prioritize things. You put passion ahead of your financial life. Meanwhile, you don't even know that as a struggling person, as a poor person, right now, you don't have passion. You don't have passion. It's people like Dangote that can talk about passion. Then I will hear. Somebody that is struggling financially. You are now telling me it's not your passion. Coach Vera, I cannot do it because I cannot talk. Are you the one talking right now? Somebody invited you, and I'm the one talking. We have professionals in this house that will talk on your behalf. You have been working alone. That is why your financial life has been the way it has been. Now we're telling you, work as a team. What is hard about it? What is hard about it? Okay, Coach Vera, I have a paid job. I love my job. I love my career. Let me tell you, even a medical doctor, for instance, let me take it that far. Nobody trained as a doctor because he loves to be a doctor. He trained as a doctor as a means to achieving financial freedom. But how many doctors have been able to achieve it? Because let me tell you one thing. In this life, everybody is on a journey. Everybody is on a journey. But let me tell you why some people get to their destination, and others, even until God calls them home, they will never get to their destination. We use different means, okay, to different means to approach our financial life. For instance, you want to go to Lagos. All of us want to go to Lagos. Somebody decides to say, I'm in a hurry. He goes by flight. Another person says, okay, let me go by road. Another person says, let me trek it. This is how it is. Everybody with their different results. Everybody with their different results. Ladies and gentlemen, if your financial journey is very important to you, this is the flight. This is the secret of every wealthy person you know. And the beautiful thing is that you don't need so much money. The beautiful thing is that you don't need any special training. The beautiful thing is that you don't need a special certificate. The beautiful thing is that the only thing you need is your hunger for success. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have people, men and women in the house tonight, who are hungry, who are on a journey, who are hungry for success, who want to break the backbone of poverty, who want to say enough is enough, who want to say my mumu don't do. I cannot be in 21st century and I'm walking like Jackie and I'm eating like an ant. I'm walking like an elephant, I'm eating like an ant because I have a job, because I don't understand yet the meaning of financial literacy. You have so much academic literacy that has blocked your mind from understanding financial literacy. I want to differentiate it for you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, academic literacy, very beautiful, but academic literacy will give you a living. Do you want a fortune? Financial literacy will give you a fortune. So, whichever one you have a choice to choose tonight. But trust me, you do not have a choice over the result of your choices. On a final note, my dear brothers and sisters, to be rich is hard. To be poor is hard. Choose your heart. Thank you very much. I've come to the end of my presentation tonight. Let me see. Just a moment, please. I'll stop recording. Yeah.